What's up, everybody? January 31st, another episode of Stand Tall, Chapter 7 of The Art of War, Verse 3. After that comes tactical maneuvering, than which there is nothing more difficult. The difficulty of tactical maneuvering consists in turning the devious into the direct, and misfortune into gain. Tactical maneuvering. Nothing more difficult. Nothing more difficult. Consists in turning the devious into the direct. And it's just kind of like confronting, right, the devious into the direct, like confronting what evil or wrong is and moving past it, conquering it and moving past it. And so tactical maneuvering, turning misfortune into gain. I don't know, a fun one to think of is along the lines of like, my name is Earl, right? Like he goes around, he has a list of everything he's done that's wrong, and the whole trope of the show is he's going around getting on karma's good side. And so I think that's kind of what this is misfortune into gain. How do you make your karma work for you in your favor? And that is true tactical maneuvering. Call it karma or call it something else, but it's there. Okay. Now we are going over to an alternate translation. Master Sun says, the difficulty of armed struggle is to make long distances near and make problems into advantages. And then Cao Cao responds to this, while giving the appearance of being far away, you step up your pace and get there before the opponent. Du Mu says, fool opponents into taking it easy, then make haste. Fool them and then make haste. Okay, so let's see what we can find out from the Daily Stoic and January 31st reflection and how that might play into the art of war. Philosophy as a medicine of the soul. Don't return to philosophy as a taskmaster, but as patients seek out relief in treatment of sore eyes, or dressing for a burn, or an ointment. Regarding it in this way, you'll obey reason without putting it on display and easy in its care, and rest easy in its care. Marcus Aurelius, Meditations 5.9. The busier we get, the more we work and learn and read, the further we may drift. We get in a rhythm. We're making money, being creative, and we're stimulated and busy. It seems like everything is going well, but we drift further and further from philosophy. Eventually, this neglect will contribute to a problem. The stress builds up, our minds get cloudy, we forget what's important, and results in an injury of some kind. When that happens, it's important that we tap the brakes, put aside all the momentum and all the momentum and the moment, return to good regimen and practices that we know are rooted in clarity, good judgment, good principles, and good health. Stoicism is designed to be medicine for the soul. It relieves us of the vulnerabilities of modern life. It restores us with the vigor we need to thrive in life. Check in with it today and let it do its healing. Back to the basics, back to the repetitiveness, right? And just as the Daily Stoic is saying here, moving from the stress and the things that build up and turning that, right? So in order to as Sun Tzu says, turning the devious into the direct and the misfortune into gain. So the deviousness of all of this stuff that Marcus is talking about that creeps up, right? If you don't, don't return, like, not as a taskmaster, but as patience seek, like, look to Stoicism, look to the art of war for guidance, not to stick to it strictly, but to guide your next step. And I think it's incredibly important to understand all of it as you move forward, because regardless of when you read it, at some point in the future, that might come in handy. So